Hey guys, it's Sarah with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we have a review and install of the proven ground roll and lock tonneau cover fitting your 15 and newer F150s with a 5.5 or 6.5 foot bed. This is perfect for the F150 owner who's looking for a budget-friendly tonneau cover that installs quickly and easily. This roll-up soft cover features durable vinyl as well as aluminum supports to keep your cover tight and secure. It also features a quick latching system to lock your cover in place. So when you're ready to haul larger cargo, this tonneau cover rolls all the way back up to the bulkhead and stores securely with its storage straps. And this one takes up one of the smallest footprints of all the tonneau covers, allowing you to haul pretty much any cargo. So one thing I want to note about this cover, as with any soft cover, is that it's not going to provide as much protection from theft as a hard cover would. It's not going to pass the knife test. However, if you're looking for a quick and easy way to cover your bed, this is an excellent choice. So as far as price goes, this one comes in at around $250, making it the most budget-friendly way to get a tonneau on your F-150. I'm giving this install a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. It features a direct clamp-on installation with no cutting required and can be done within 30 minutes. So with that said, let's jump into our install. For this install, you will need the included Allen key, or you can use a 3/16 Allen socket and a ratchet. All right, so the first step in our install, we're gonna grab the rail and set it on the edge of the truck's bed. We wanna make sure that the silver part is towards the rear and it's right even with the bulkhead. Now we can grab our clamps and get them installed. All right, we can install the clamps evenly along the edge of the bed. We're gonna shoot for right in the middle first. They have a little notch up here that sits right on this rail. You do wanna leave these cutouts clear because we're gonna install supports later. So once you have it lined up, go ahead and grab a 3/16 Allen key socket, or you can use the Allen key they include and tighten this down. All right, next up we're gonna go towards the front. And again, we just want these evenly spaced. I would shoot for as far up as you can. There's some items blocking a clamp right up front here, so if you can't go all the way up, that's fine. Make sure it's setting in this edge and tighten it down. All right, go ahead and install the clamp at the rear. Again, as far back as you can go. These clamps just need to be evenly spaced along the rails, ensuring that there's a good grip. Go ahead and tighten it down. Now I can repeat that process on the other side, making sure that the silver cutout is towards the back and that the bed rail is nice and even. We're gonna start with the clamp in the middle. You don't have to, I just like to go for the middle one first. Again, we can install the rearmost clamp. I try to get as far back as we can near the end of the bed. And finally, install the rear clamp. All right, at this point, we can set the cover at the back of your bed and get it hooked up to the rails. All right, so this tab on the end of our cover goes into the end of our rail. Now, if you need more space, you can loosen up the rail to be able to get it installed. And then once it's in, you're gonna wanna twist this knob in the back to tighten it down. You're gonna repeat that on the other side, loosening the clamps if you have to and slide the rail into the cover. Don't forget to tighten down the knob. All right, so now we can install these crossbars. We're aiming for the cutouts in the rail. So go ahead and line it up in one side, and you may have to go a little bit farther or back in the rail and then just push them into place. Repeat that with the other two supports. Now you can roll out your cover on your rails. Just double check that each of the ends of these rails are gonna hit where the clips are, and if you need to, you can loosen the back clamps and adjust them outwards a little bit. All right, so this plastic liner underneath our cover slides into this gap on the rail. So go ahead and start to tuck it in. We'll just double check that the end is in. Once it's locked down, this part should be tucked in as well. Now we're gonna do that on the other side. This side may be a little tighter because the other side is tucked in, but it should still go into place. All right, make sure both the plastic tabs on the edge of your cover is in this opening on the rail, and then pull down to lock it into place. All right, once your cover is locked in place, you can shut your tailgate. And that is going to do it for the review and install of this tonneau cover. And remember, for all things Ford, keep it at AmericanTrucks.com.